Hello, fellow builders. This is Mike from Fastgen, and today I would like to talk about my 5 favorite shortcuts to use within Fastgen. At Fastgen, we like to be fast, it's in the name, and using shortcuts is one of the best ways of getting there. So let's jump right in by showing you shortcut number 1. So some of you might know that you can remove the sidebar if you use your mouse and you drag it to the left, and then you can make it reappear by using your mouse again. But what if I told you that it's much better and much easier if you use a shortcut? You can just press open square bracket and make it disappear, open square bracket, it appears again. A little helpful here, but really helpful when you're in an API. Look how much more screen real estate you're getting. So this can just allow you to focus much more on what's actually going on in your API. So I think that might be one of my favorites. Then the other one that I would like to show you is very powerful for switching around between different areas of the product very quickly. And you get there by pressing Control or Command K. I'll just say Control from now on. So Control K, and then you get into the command bar. And here you can search for things, or you can navigate with the arrow buttons to whatever you want to navigate to. So let's say you want to go to the logs. Boom, we're in the logs. Let's say you want to go to an API called New Data in DB. There we go. Let's say you want to go to the API that you were in before. It's always the top one. So you just press Control K, enter, you're there. You want to create a new workflow. Create workflow. There we go. So basically what I'm trying to show you is you can switch around between different areas very quickly. And once you get used to it, it will just like improve the speed at which you can operate within Fastgen by quite a bit. Let's stay in the API builder for shortcut number 3. And this one is related to zooming. So either you can press Control and use the mouse wheel to zoom in or out, but you can also use Control and press plus to zoom in, or Control minus to zoom out. That's especially helpful if you are in more complex APIs where like more things is going on, and maybe sometimes you just want to get a better understanding of what's going on in a specific area, or you just want to get the big picture bird's eye view by zooming out. And that was shortcut number 3. It was actually 1.5 shortcuts, but I think it counts. So let's go to shortcut number 4. And shortcut number 4, again, related to positioning and making sure that you are where you want to be. So wherever you are on this canvas, you can always press Control B to get back to the original centered view. So it doesn't really matter how zoomed in you are, Control B gets you back. Doesn't really matter where you are, Control B gets you back. So Control B, think about it as refocusing, recentering. And then the last one is one that doesn't necessarily save as much time, but it's just very pleasant to use. So let's say you want to make a change and then deploy it. Let's just use this one. That was the wrong button, there we go. We add a question mark, and then usually how you deploy is you click on deploy, deploy to live, and now the new version is deployed. But you can also do this by now pressing Control, and then you see this button down here changes from deploy to instant deploy. So Control, hit the button, and it's deployed. That just like makes it even easier to deploy changes, and I like it just because it gives you some more convenience. So yeah, these were my 5 favorite shortcuts for Fastgen. There's more to discover, so tell us what your favorite shortcuts are. If you have any feedback, let us know on Slack. And we're definitely planning on adding even more shortcuts to the product on an ongoing basis to make sure that you can actually be fast when you're working in Fastgen. So with that, happy building.